Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
I'm Tony Wayne for Twit TV, and before you buy, and today I'm reviewing the LG Optimus G Pro for AT&T. The LG Optimus G Pro is one of the first phones to have Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 600 quad-core chipset, and it's currently running at 1.7 gigahertz in this phone, and it's paired with 2 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of built-in storage, but only 22 of those are available out of the box because you're filled with other LG bloatware and a bunch of AT&T software that you just cannot delete. The display is a gorgeous 5.5-inch LCD display. It is IPS, but it's not OLED. And to power this huge display, you have a 3140 mAh battery, which just barely gets by about 10 hours of heavy use daily. And of course, if you're a moderate user, or if you're just using it here and there, this would last at least 20 hours. So not only do you have 32 gigabytes of internal storage, you also have a micro SD card slot that lets you add more memory, up to 64 gigabytes of storage. What I really love about this phone is, as you can see, the notification light in the front. Just like the Nexus 4, which is also made by LG, I can set my notification light to whatever notification I get. The shortcoming of this phone is that it's still running 412 and not the current 422. The back of this phone is a very, very impressive 13 megapixel camera, and the front's got a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera. The software that LG paired with the camera is very intelligent and is able to sort of figure out what situation you're in at the moment, if you're shooting a macro shot, low light shot, or even an outdoor scenic shot or landscape. The G Pro actually has a function key built on the phone on the side where you can assign any apps to it. So what I did was I assigned the camera app to that button, even though you can't wake up the phone using that button, but you can still use the camera effectively by using it as a shutter button. One of my favorite features of this phone is the ability to multitask, and LG calls it Q-Slide, but it's the same thing as Samsung's iteration where you can run multiple apps on the same display. There's only a handful of apps that you can use with this function, but you can actually change the transparency of these apps. So if you tweak it, you can actually have 3 apps running at the same time. Pro of the G Pro, it is the fastest phone you can get out there right now. It is so fast. I had 0 lag while I'm using this phone. Even when the reception is not very good on the LTE network, it's still fast. The camera is amazing. I love this camera. It's probably one of the best cameras out there. Con of this phone is that it's loaded with bloatware and software that you can't delete, that you'll probably never use. And it's not running the latest version of Android, which is a shame, but I'm sure it's coming soon. So buy, try, or don't buy for the LG Optimus G Pro. It is definitely a buy. You get the newest, latest, and the greatest in this 5.5-inch package that you can kind of hold in one hand. I'm Tony for Twit TV, and before you buy, and this is the LG Optimus G Pro.